Hello everyone. First I would like to thank everyone for giving us the opportunity to talk here. I'll try to make it as brief as possible because we are already in the overtime, I guess. So first I would like to start with who am I? I am a 27 years old gentleman who graduated in 2018 as a veterinarian. Right after I graduated, I worked in UC Davis for a year. Right now, I'm currently running the dairy with my father over there. You can see my father, my mother, and my little sister there. Our farm's history, my father established the dairy around 70 years ago. Right after he died in 1997, my father started running the dairy, who is an agricultural engineer. He's an ambitious guy, so he likes to try new things. With the help of Professor Uygun Aksoy, I'm sure most of you know her, he started organic plant production, organic agriculture in 2003. And in 2007, he started organic milk production. I always liked cows and the dairy life. That's why I became a veterinarian in the first place. And now, as I said before, we are managing the dairy together. This is my grandfather who established the dairy and my father there. Right now, we are planting around 200 hectares of field annually. We don't have problems with irrigations, so we're located right next to a river, so we can harvest 2 different products in a year. We usually grow barley, corn, both for silage and grain, wheat and alfalfa. So we use our fields just for our animals. We don't sell any agricultural products. In our dairy right now, currently we have 300 milking cows and 800 cattle in total. We're currently using a fishbone system. You can see it there, fishbone system, with 10 animals each side, which means we can milk 20 cows at the same time. But next year we are planning to use this fully automated robotic machines. Right there you're seeing that. We are having our cows baby cows in individual houses, allowing them to interact with each other so they don't feel alone and stressed. After I explain the basics of what we are doing in the farm, I would like to come to my actual topic, which is the importance of organic dairy farming. But in doing so, I wanted to explain everything without being boring. I will try to show you how we are managing everything in the dairy while being organic. To do it easier, I wanted to divide the topic into 4, which are animal welfare, human health, antimicrobial resistance, and ecology. A good welfare means a good state of health where the animal is healthy, comfortable, well-fed, able to express its natural character and not suffer from adverse conditions such as fear, pain, and distress. Good animal welfare requires disease prevention of animals, management of animals, veterinary treatment when animals are sick, animal care, balanced nutrition, appropriate shelter, humane handling of each animal, and humane slaughter at the end. Well, welfare is very important for us, and vaccination is what makes us do organic dairy farming. Because the key in being able to do it is having less diseases, which we need help with. And vaccines are most strong weapons here. Another weapon for us is control on what enters to the farm and what not. We try to limit entrance to the dairy, as you can see there. We have a huge disinfection site. Limit entrance to the dairy boundaries. If entry is inevitable, we always disinfect the vehicle or the person, because we never know what or who can bring diseases to the farm. So, diseases that we can't tolerate. As you all know, early discovery of diseases makes it a lot easier to treat. Here, right there, let me show you. Here you can see one of our cows and the colors that it has. That little sensor there, it makes us able to record every move of the cow and his mouth, her mouth, and delivers the data to my computer. If a cow is eating and ruminating less, that allows us to know that that cow is getting sick before she actually is sick. This mostly allows us to treat animals without antibiotics because we are able to diagnose the sickness before it spreads to the body. I'm not sure if you can see there, but here they have their beds, their own beds. Every cattle has her own bed that she can either sit or sleep on. They're regularly being cleaned. This is important because cows love to sit and ruminate. If you don't give them the proper environment to do so, they start to feel stressed, which we don't want. I always like to give this example. On each bed that one cow sleeps is actually 2 times more expensive than my own bed in my house. So yeah, this is, yeah, you can see. Especially in hot countries like Turkey, during summertime, we can see up to 50 Celsius degrees, which is another type of stress we try to overcome with the helicopter fans. You can see them right there. I guess so. Together with the high ceiling, they cool down the barn more than 10 degrees. We also need to stock animals in a specific density according to their body weight, ensuring they're not overstocked and stressed. While doing so, we need to provide them both inside and outside areas. This is the outside area. The outside area is for them to run, walk, interact with each other, do whatever they want to do. In organic dairy farming, everything that the animal eats should also be grown organically. You all know the process of organic agriculture, so I'm not getting into details there. We control and care about all the details to ensure our animals are always stress-free and healthy. Today, animal activists are giving a war to end animal production because they think that animals suffer. They might be right to a point, but this is why organic dairy farming is important, because we care about our animals and their welfare. We are as healthy as the products we consume. Same also counts for animals. Considering that we humans drink what comes out of that body and we eat the body, we also consume what the animal ate and all the treatments they received before. Well, after Mr. Conrad's speech today, I wanted to change, but I didn't have a chance, so I have a lot of no's here. Regarding human health, benefits of organic dairying is same as the organic agriculture. We do not use GMO, we do not use pesticides. Where we have additions is in hormones and antibiotics. The hormones that are used in animal treatments can sometimes be the same ones in humans, which makes it even more dangerous. Yes, most of the companies control products about residues, but sometimes mostly unregulated smaller ones might not care about the residues. Over a period of time, exposure to those hormones can affect human health. Antibiotics usage is a very serious topic. Actually, it might be the most important topic that I've been talking about. So I gave it another topic of itself. As we are all aware, we've been at war with bacteria since the beginning of time. We were actually losing that war until Alexander Fleming invented penicillin in 1928. Since then, human population increased dramatically. But bacteria have another weapon, which is antimicrobial resistance. But how does the resistance happen? All animals, including us, have bacteria in our intestines. When we treat animals unnecessarily or not the right way, resistant ones might survive, and sometimes they can give their resistant genes to the other bacteria. This is how resistance spreads. We can get this resistant bacteria through animal products, contaminated water, and surfaces. And this can lead up to diseases and even to death. Antibiotic usage differs from country to country in organic dairy farming. I know that it's completely forbidden in the USA. Since we copied our regulations from the EU, ours and theirs should be the same. We are allowed to use 3 shots of antibiotics per animal annually. Like agriculture, we have residue times, which means the animal can get rid of the antibiotic residue inside her in that specific time. Here you can see the time in the label, which is 96 hours of residue time for that specific oxytetracycline. Conventional farms can use the milk after this 96 hours of time. But as organic dairies, we should dispose of the milk twice as much as that time. But why is antibiotic resistance important? Antimicrobial resistance is an urgent global public health threat, killing at least 1.27 million people worldwide, and associated with nearly 5 million deaths in 2019. We are in need of new antibiotics, which takes a very long time to produce. The ones we have now are losing their efficacy. Our main focus as organic dairy producers is reducing antibiotic usage as much as we can so we can help with the cause. Because it affects all of us, as we've all seen in COVID times. Well, I don't feel comfortable talking about ecology in front of all of you, so I'm going to keep it brief. Ecology is about sustainability over long-term, soil health, water health, air and climate change, biodiversity, and genetically modified organisms. We are important for all of those. As everyone mentioned about these during their talks, I just wanted to say, as contributors to the cause, we are all important because we are all fighting every day for the same agenda. Here, have a better and healthier world. Thank you for your time.